This is KrixpyX again, back at it again with you guys. I want to show you guys on how to drift on CarX drift racing. For all my beginners out there, you guys want to become pro, just kind of can't figure out a lot of things inside the game. However, the first thing first, I want to show you guys, go to your settings, right? So we're going to go to game. You're going to scroll down here. You're going to make sure your speedometer is switched to MPH. However, if you're in a different country and you guys go through KMH, you guys are more than welcome to leave it at KMH. I like to drift in miles per hour. Go over to controller. Whatever controller you're drifting on, you want to make sure you're on gearbox type manual. If you like to drift automatic, you're more than welcome to leave it on automatic. I like to drift manual because I like to control my drifts a whole lot better that way. Clutch, leave your clutch at automatic. Clutch is where you're going to want to always clutch and shift. Then your car may go out, you may stall. There's too much things going on at that point, so I leave it at automatic. Ignition type simplified. And then as you guys can see, my controller scheme is here. My steering rotation angle is at 900, predictions at 1.0, stabilizations at 1.0. I leave vibrations and steering assist on. If you turn steering assist off, then your car is just gonna not perform really well. You're gonna have to tune a little bit differently. However, there is people out there that leave steering assist off. If you're that guy, by all means, kudos to you. Big kudos for sure. You guys are more than welcome to copy this here too as well, like my steering linear area, my linear area accelerator, my braking linear area, and then my handbrake. And as you guys can see, my steering dead zone, I always leave it down. So, further ado, alrighty guys, so what we're gonna do here, once you guys are done with that, we're gonna now initiate our line. So first gear, we're gonna get rolling here. My clipping point is this clipping point here, and I look for the outer signs in the opposite lane. I like to stay on the opposite lane, or sorry, the outer lines while drifting. I don't like to be inside map. So the way that I practice on this map, I stayed in the yellow line. You always want your car on the yellow line. Then when you're drifting right here, boom. Yo, thank you so much for that follow, shit box. I always use the yellow line when I was practicing on here to zone out a lot of my drifts. As you guys can see, it's like a tool. Use it as a tool. When you get around something like this, drop down a gear. You don't have to drop down all the way down and redline it, because look what happened to the car. The car wanted to spin out and choke out and all that other stuff. Boom, just keep it simple. Now when transitioning, chat, when you want to do your transition, I like to brake. So as soon as my transition here, I'll brake and let go. As you guys can see, my brake lights timed up. Look, brake, let go. The car's gonna give you a boost. That's gonna boost the vehicle while you're trying to do that. So now when you're trying to catch up to your buddy, you're trying to tandem. Look at this, boom, brake, tandem. So brake, transition, let go. Downshift if you want to come in a little bit more on the map. Brake, transition, go. Brake, transition, go. And stay on the outside maps, chat. I see a lot of people like to go in the inside. So what I mean by inside, this is outside when you're getting ready to transition and drift. This is going to be inside. You don't want to be inside. You want to be outside like this. You want to be outside. It's going to bring a whole lot more smooth and also a little bit more drift points for you. Closer you get to the wall too as well, you can kind of get that little drift points back there, or you can kiss the wall. I always like to give the wall a little love tap. You get extra points for that too as well. right, chat. Another thing that I like to run, my camera styles. I run camera 2 always. If you're wanting to run camera 2, you're more than welcome to. I like to run camera 2 because look, you get the whole position of the car and you get to see where it goes. The only downfall is when you're tandeming somebody, you can't really see, so you kind of want to be on brake a lot when you're tandeming. As you guys can see, I like to use brake a lot. Look here, I'm gonna tandem this guy right here. If I can catch him though, let me see. My boy Shitbox, he just followed the stream. But pretty much, as you can see, the guy behind me, he's staying right on me and he's backing off just a little bit, just to give me room to transition. And look, brake, transition. And you don't always want to red line. If you guys are looking at my rev limiter, don't ever red line. You always want to stay underneath that red line. You guys are going to have a different rev limiter than what I'm going to have, because I have Kino. You're going to have a rev limiter. Always keep the white bar above 4 RPMs. That's going to keep the car engine just enough to where if you need to slow down, you need to slow down. Or if you need to speed back up, you need to speed back up. Last thing but least here, I'm also going to show you guys on how to do a little 360, a little 270, or however you want to call it. When you get ready to go here, so people are going to flash their lights here just like this. Hey man, I'm getting ready to do a 360 down here. Give me some space. I always like to lock up brakes and roll your left stick. Just like that. Lock up brakes and gas, roll left stick. Lock up car, gas at the same time, roll left stick. Here, I'm gonna do it one more time for you. I'm gassing, keep it gassing. Lock the vehicle up and roll left stick. And boom, let go. And then you let that thing roll. Alright, chat, if you guys enjoyed this, man, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. Make sure you guys hit that like button. If you guys have any questions, make sure you guys leave a comment down below. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I'll be right back for you guys. Thank you guys so much.